Hello, my name is Amanda. I come from Croatia. I've been 3.5 years on a high fruit diet, trying to cure some illnesses.
Yeah, so what were they like? What did you suffer from?
Well, I remember even in childhood I had a lot of digestive problems like bloating, headaches and all kinds of things, but eventually because of weak genetics, I would say, as well, I had a serious car crash which I spent like half year in the hospital. This all affected my immune system and I become really weak. And as well, of course, when I was studying, I didn't have time, so I was just studying and taking energy drinks, coffees. So this eventually caused autoimmune disease called Hashimoto, which affected my thyroid.
Okay, so how does that feel? How did you find out?
I actually didn't know much about this. It took me a while to figure it out because my energy started being very low. Like I was not able to get up the bed like until 2 p.m. My alarm would ring. I would not respond to anything. I was like zombie, and I started losing hair. I started retaining water. It was a really hard time for me. I had buzzing in the ear all the time. I had pain in the thyroid. I had a choking feeling, and as well it was a bit puffy and swollen around the thyroid. And as well I got water retention like 10 liters. I was just so puffy and swollen, and most of the doctors, they would just say, yeah, that's because you had a car crash, your veins are weak, your heart is weak. So everyone had an excuse, but this all caused a lot of other problems because the thyroid lowered my energy level, and as well because lowering my energy, the organs didn't digest anymore. So I got bloated, I had headaches, I had systemic candida, after I tested, I had cysts on my thyroid, I had cysts in the kidneys, I had liver problems.
So how did they find out they had cysts? Did they scan you or?
Yeah, I did the scanning after. Like, I tried many times going to the doctors, but they would always find my symptoms like normal. I have a headache every day. Yeah, it's normal. I had a swelling, horrible swelling. It's normal. Everything was normal for them, even the losing hair, even everything. Until one day I just went to private clinic and say I want all the testing because I don't feel very well. My life was a real mess. I was not able to relate to anything. I had a brain fog. I was forgetting. I started losing the memory. I couldn't remember the people.
You had a lot of things happening.
Yeah, it was really hard, but I'm so happy that this is all behind me.
Yeah, so was there any more you want to mention that you struggled with?
I had acne, so this is one of the reasons I started looking into my health, because I had horrible acne. I was looking like alien, so I went to so many like cosmetic shops everywhere, like to doctors. Everyone would say, yeah, we will fix it outside. So they tried, I went many treatments, but they would just keep coming back. The big acne, painful, so big that I couldn't even sleep. I was looking so ugly. And then I was like, okay, I need to find a solution because I'm not looking anymore nice.
And how long ago was all this?
I've been repairing from everything gradually. It didn't went overnight, but as soon as I start improving my diet, I saw improvements all the time. Even now, every day I see some kind of improvement. Every 3 months I see that I can do something which I couldn't before. So It's amazing.
So age-wise, like when did you start to get ill? How old were you?
I had a car crash like 12 years ago, and from then I could notice straight away after surgery I had a lot of rashes, like red spots, like nobody knew what is it. And after I was just more weak than usual, but I would say when I was on my college like 6 years ago, I really collapsed. My life was horrible, and then is the time when I developed this horrible acne like 5 or 6 years ago. It was really horrible.
So how did you come across the diet change?
My brother had as well some health problems like a dermatitis and some issues, and I really didn't even believe that my problems are able to fix. So I was just trying to figure out for him. So I was looking and Googling. I didn't even speak English or anything like that. So I was just Googling, and I bumped into pages where people said when you change your diet that you change everything, you change your health. So I was looking and Googling, and I was really persistent, one book after another one, and I get really inspired. So I quit the gluten, I quit the milk, then I was doing all kinds of diets, like a anti-candida diet, because I had a systemic candida. It was like obvious in every single area. I had candida, like my mouth were so acidic and full of candida. I had a thrush on the tongue. I was sweating, and I had problems like infection of urinary tract, all kinds of problems.
Okay.
So I knew that it's candida, so I was doing anti-candida diet. So after that I was doing a body ecology diet, which is like a no carb diet, low carb diet, no gluten, no dairy, and a lot of fermented foods. I did feel better, but it took me took a long while to feel any kind of difference. And just one day I was feeling really bad, and I knew that I need some extreme change just to get extreme result. So I as well found this 80-10-10 diet.
Okay. And did you go fully raw overnight, or?
Yeah, at that point I remember I eat some fish, and I had such a I had ulcers as well, so I had a acid coming back in my mouth, and I felt so horrible. So that night I said, okay, it's done, it's finished for me, and I find a Christina fully raw, and I went overnight. It was the summertime, we had cherries, like we have 30 cherry trees in my garden. I said, okay, I'm doing this, and
Yeah.
it was amazing. At the start it was quite weird,
Yeah.
but I felt a lot of improvements, and it was interesting. I thought I would keep it maybe 7 days, 10 days, and more I went, I felt better, and I just keep going, reading, researching, and came to the fruit diet. Like I'm mostly eating now fruit.
Oh wow, what a story. So did everything disappear overnight, or did it take time, or how?
It took a lot of time. I had I thought healing will be like a straightforward. More time you invest, more results you got. It's not like that. Like you have a lot of ups and downs, but body, I guess body is healing in cycles, so it's not releasing all the time these toxins. So you have some days when you feel incredible, you think you can push the mountains, and some days again you don't feel that good. For me, luckily, after 3.5 years doing this, I can say that I have so little bad days, and it's just every day is so awesome. I wake up so happy. I wake up with a smile in the face. I had amazing dreams. I can inspire people around me because everyone knew who I was and who I am now. And the people, my friends, who never thought about any kind of healthy living, they come to me, they say, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Because you can read from the face of the people that there is a lot of change in everything.
So people could see that you had transformed, and did anybody else change because of that?
I changed my family. My brother is doing now raw till 4. He's vegan as well. He started at the same time as me because I was so motivated to help him as well. So he's doing this with me, so I'm not alone. And my family, they improved a lot. Now we have a lot big gardens. We make our own food. They eat mostly vegan food. And as well, many friends, they didn't, of course, in the beginning when I was very skinny, and nobody wanted to believe in my story that this is healing. When I was looking bad, of course, the healing is a process. But after, now they come to me and say, okay, tell me something, give me some advice, because they just want to know, because I think we are radiating with something, and they see a positive change. Like at least the people who want to lose weight, because I had a lot of, I was not overweight, but I was very puffy, my body didn't have any shape. So I would say, a lot of people say, how do you lose weight? How you can do this? How you can eat unlimited? How? They're interested, so they come.
Well, that's such an awesome story. I'm so glad you wanted to share it.
Thank you. So I just want to say, it's not only that I feel better, before coming here to Asia, my mother was so worried, okay, please do the blood test and everything and hormones, and everything is perfect for me. I'm still healing, of course. I would need maybe 2 more years to say, okay, I don't have any problem, and I'm really functioning the perfect way, but change is obvious. the test result is showing that I'm perfect. My thyroid hormones are perfect. I don't have any pain, choking in thyroid. It's not swollen anymore. My brain I can think so clearly. It's sharp. I sleep less. I'm never tired. I can talk a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's amazing. The
Wow.
fruit changed my life. Like some people ask me, will you stop with the fruit when you don't have any more issues? So I was like, never. But why? Like they think it's not interesting. Well, the fruit changed my life, and I will be forever. Like I have so much gratitude, and I think if this can heal any disease, then living that way makes you always super high. You're just reaching your full potential. So I always wanted all or nothing. So life living full potential means everything.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Louise. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to express myself and tell to the people, maybe spread the message, maybe someone get inspired.
We hope so. I truly hope so. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
If you would like to know more about how I got well naturally, you can go to my website and get more information. Here you can get a Get Started guide where I tell you all about the diet and lifestyle that I used, and you can also download my top 5 tips totally free. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this.